Hello and welcome to another S.H.Figuarts review. Yeah. This style box, which has appeared quite a few times now on some of the smaller characters. And at first the smaller box I thought, yeah, that's alright, you know. You have a character that has less accessories overall. It's fine for him to have a smaller box after all, you just have a big box just wasting space. If I put the Shadow Moon one right here, you can see it's the same height, and I can, well, I can't put two of them in one go, but you know, it's the same height, so at least one dimension, and same thickness as well. So at least two dimensions of the box is the same as the standard box, so that's good. If I get the real skeleton thing, Cougar box right here, you can see, well, it's not that good, so different size completely. Here's a Stormtrooper box, which I'll also review. It's the exact same size box, so there is a new standard of S.H.Figuarts boxes that's coming in waves now. So at first I was like, okay, the character they release has less stuff, smaller box, that's great, not wasting as much space. I was fine with it, but I'm not fine with it with Drive this time. Now, I don't like Drive too much compared to other riders. It's okay. My favorite character is Chase, like most people, I guess. Mark is kind of lame as well, but I'll just get the basic form of Drive and Mark and Chase, and you know, all the basic forms of Kamen Rider Chase as well, and maybe Proto Drive if that comes out. It's not too expensive. But all the different types I'm not gonna get. I'm just, you know, I'm not like Gun where I have to get every single S.H.Figuarts. But anyway, so I got the normal Drive here, and that comes with the first round bonus, which is this box here, which is the type crap. I forgot the name of the type. Whatever. It comes with an extra type here. The yellow one. So is it Max Flare? Purple's Midnight Shadow. Green's Funky Spike. So Max Flare, yeah, I think Max Flare. And here's the thing: Drive is not a kind of character that doesn't have a lot of accessories. I'm just gonna open the box here so I can, you can look at it while I talk. Drive's not the type with little accessories. He has a lot. And if Drive was released just like a Gaim figure would, he would be in a normal size box, and this piece right here would be inside. As part of the accessories. Normally when you get an S.H.Figuarts, if they have a second type, they'll come with the second type. But he doesn't. Instead, it's an extra order bonus. Now, this box is the same width and not the same thickness, so this gives me annoyance in terms of stacking these boxes. If it's a standard size box, I can stack it quite easily. But now I have a box that isn't a standard size box and has an extra small square box, which I don't know how. It means I've got to put more effort into finding a way how to stack these up nicely inside the cupboard. It's annoying. First of all, it's annoying that way. Second of all, accessories that would normally come with a figure has now been downgraded to almost like a pre-order bonus with video games, first order bonus or exclusive to whatever. I hope this doesn't become a trend. I hope this just stays with Drive. I hope after Drive, whatever next rider, they don't give this sort of crap to us again and just nickel and dime us. Now the price of him is 280 Hong Kong, which isn't bad, but isn't great either. It's just sort of middle range, and like, so if you get this the first time around, then great for you. You have this bonus, but obviously sometime down the line people are going to start, on the aftermarket, people are going to start selling these as a separate thing. So the good side is that you can get all of these, and you know, from other sailors, if you don't want the other types, you can still have the other types going on. If this is similar to Forze in a way where there were like sort of this is similar to Forze, where you get a Forze figure and you get the stuff on the figure, like one kind of form, and then there'll be form packs that you can buy afterwards, like different switch packs. But the difference with Forze is, the Forze one, it's not just a bloody tire. When you get a Forze figure, you got the rocket and drill thing going on. Those are big pieces. When you get like Cosmic, there's a big sword going on. Here, he's got hardly anything in there unless you get the first order bonus, and it's just a bunch of crap. And I haven't even start talking about the figure yet. I'm still complaining, and it's been ages. So anyway, S.H.Figuarts started about the box design itself is pretty nice with the logo going on there. It's very much very car design. So like if you were buying a collectible car model, the box is similar to that. So they're basing it on that. The nice filtered images of the figure there. So that's in the box looks good. It makes it look a bit more higher class than it is. So top of the box, type speed, and then Bandai stick on the bottom and on the back. So already advertising Tridon, which I'm not going to get. It's far too expensive, and kind of sucks that Tridon has the different faceplates for different expressions of Mr. Belt. So you're not going to get those with these figures. Nope, you're going to have to buy the expensive one if you want him to do a different emotion. Survey card, knock yourself out, you do it, whatever. That's instruction manual on the inside. So if you want to take a closer look at the box art, instruction menu, and photo shoot of the figure, please feel free to head over to the Flickr or Facebook link in the video description below. Here's the instruction manual, hardly anything going on here, so some other bit. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's that. So what do we get inside? Apart from the fist hands, he has spray open hands and posing pinching hands, kinda. And that's it. Take this out. I've only opened this once before, so it's got like protection plastic there. And there's 2 pieces of plastic there, just holding these together to protect them. So I'll just get drive out. Those pieces will fall into place. Yep. And that's it. He has not as bad as Agito. Like the original Agito release could have done with a smaller box like this, but so yeah, he has just you can argue that he's got other small bits like accessories, so kinda yes. For example, you can remove this type speed car, which is a little metallic red. Let's zoom in and see if we can look at that. Look, see, you got a little type speed car there, which just plugs in there, doesn't slide, so you just sort of unplug it, you know, a little peg there. It's transparent plastic, painted metallic. It's painted nicely, you know. It does look nice. Like this little car there. Okay, and you got transparent cars here, which is kind of weird because the Type Speed one is metallic red paint, whereas these ones are all transparent. Now, obviously, he doesn't come with a Type Speed car there, which actually at first I was like, oh, that's a shame, doesn't come with that. But you know, it does make sense. Like if you get the other types, then who have the you know, the Type Speed car there, which is fine, I guess. You know, I can't complain about that. It makes sense that he does that. So you got these 3 cars there, which also just unplug. I can just get one out. So yeah, these are actually plugged on there pretty tight and nice. So much better. They improved upon the little plugging system on the Kamen Figuarts, which is, yeah, like I said, good. And the only paint on these is a little silver line where the car sort of flips. So that's there. Now, if you were to get this figure on his own, or the second round of releases, like the reissue, if he does get a reissue, which I doubt because I don't think Drive's doing as well as the other riders, that's it. Yeah, sure, you still have the gimmick of removing tire, but that's it. And that's for a Figuarts, especially a Drive type Figuarts where there should be a lot of stuff going on. That's not good at all. That's repulsive. Now obviously we have this box as well, which I'll go into later, but we'll do this figure on its own because this is its own release now, so we're going to review the box, extra box, later. So yeah, in order to do the tire change here, we'll go through it on this video as well. For some reason they want you to remove this piece first, and then which will make it easier for you to pull this out, which is fine. And then you can just pull the Type Speed thing out. There's these flat pegs there. The pegs in there are actually quite tight, so that's good. No flimsy removing and plugging, whatever. And then you plug in a different car there, of course. So, and in order to move this tire was actually quite tight. I thought I was breaking it the first time around, but it's made out of rubber, just because it's a tire, which actually kind of makes sense. So you just do that and just pull this out. Just pull this out. Just like a soft rubbery plastic. Got this, I guess, peg this back in, just funsies. Come on, plug in. There we go, and there we go. We got the little tire, type speed tire, right there. So type speed. This does not spin on the figure, so you can't do that. It is after S.H.Figuarts. It's more about posing than gimmicky fun. So I'm just going to plug this back on here. So if you want the spinning fun, then you get the cheaper figure. This does only go in one way around, so plug that back in. So let's go with the articulation then. This guy can go off somewhere else because we're not talking about him right now. Double neck joint, so up, very lots of give, down, well, full rotation, sideways. Surprising, even with a tire, his neck's not limited too much. The shoulder pads sort of go on the ball joint, so if I can move it slightly out the way, no, yeah, there's tiny little arm, double ball joint, I'm guessing. So arm goes up. This one's limited quite a lot. Full rotation here. Double elbow. Watch out, these small pieces can fall off and you lose them because they're really small pieces. The little plugs, should probably glue them down or something. Swivel on the upper arm and hands on a little ball joint on the little swiveling arm. Car cannot do the little switchy thing, which that's fair enough, it's so small anyway. Actually, does the car have the type speed logo printed on it? It kinda does, but it's too blurry, but it is there. So kudos to that, you messed up. So might as well just keep it black. He's got a bit of crap on his pants. Which I just made it worse. It's a chip. Oh no. Yeah, it's black plastic with a thin layer of paint on it, and I saw a little chip. I thought it was dirt, so I could scratch it. Now there's even more of there. Quality control, guys. Now he's got a patch there. Oh, that's really annoying. Double torso ball joint. Saying just starting to get angry now. Plug back in, you. Just get back in there before I scream and throw you across the room. Double joint there. Sideways. Seriously? Like, seriously? Why is he? I don't know. Leg goes up, back. Double knee joint. You just missed the belt. Please stay in there before I scream. Foot is just like the old style. Rotating sideways, toe up, toe down, and bottom of the shoes. So let's see. Let's get him in his signature pose. Something just, yeah, kinda, sort of. S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Drive. At first, he looks pretty good, like in terms of looking like he does in the show. Shiny is where it's shiny where it should be, and it's matte where it should be. The little paint details are overall pretty decent on even on the little shift cars, and especially the helmet. There's a lot of detail going on, especially on the back as well. There's a lot of molding there of all the engine stuff going on with the suit. So a lot of details are there, and so overall, if you're looking for a figure that definitely looks like he does in the show, this is it. He doesn't have tiny hips. He's got a pretty good overall presentation. Until you start opening the box and start messing him, and then you realize this issue. Now, of course, you just saw me having the paint issue with his pants area. I don't know how to fix that now because he's got like a weird sort of scratch there. And if the more I scratch it, then of course I'm gonna like lose a lot of paint. It's gonna look weird. Do you know how to fix that? Someone knows how to fix that? Just fill in the paint somewhere, somehow, maybe. It's just gonna get worse in the long run. And that's not the only place on my Mr. Belt. The silver ring around the logo on the middle circle area is missing a bit of silver. That's probably easy fix, just get a gun marker pen, just paint that. But the point is, I shouldn't have to fix it. S.H.Figuarts should be come out of the box and I can mess around with it and be fine. Articulation is just fine, and molding injection overall is just fine. The belt did get a little bit looser after a while, but it's tight enough that it doesn't fall out and doesn't get too annoying after a while. Accessory count is completely abysmal. If you want his weapons, they come with the other ones. Now, in the past, like O's, for example, if you get the O's sword pretty much every single form. But with this guy, you're not getting any of these weapons unless you buy the other figures. And that's kind of annoying. Like, if you only want one version of the figure, in the show, each type is able to use all different weapons. But here, if you want the weapons, no matter which type you want, you're gonna have to get all the other figures. Like if I want the sword, I have to go with type technique, no type wild, and if I want the gun, I need to get type technique, and it's just annoying. His accessory count, like I said, is completely abysmal. You can say the shift cards here are on his belt and on his wrist are accessories, but no, I'm not going to count them as accessories. I'm not going to count this tie accessory. Why? Because without these, the base figure wouldn't look right. So these are necessary parts. They are not accessories. It's not like a second head or second hand. So his accessory count officially with this figure is 4 extra hands. And that's just disgusting. And he cost $280. Agito, you know, ground form Agito was one of the jokes in the past. At least he only cost $180. This costs an extra $100 and he doesn't have extra accessories. And that's just... to me personally, that's disgusting. So if Bandai's going to go down the line where the toys have sort of all the bonuses just like video games, then we're going to have a toy crash. Video game industry is going into a video game crash soon because of all the crappy games that keep coming out. And let's hope this is not the trend for Figuarts, because we did have some new Figuarts coming out with, you know, Star Wars stuff, Sailor Moon stuff, Card Captor stuff, and all of those have complete boxes. So hopefully this is just Drive and not the next Kamen Rider series as well. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And guys, take care and have a nice day. Bye.